If you were to choose one verse or one idea that encapsulates the entirety of the Torah, what would it be? There's a fascinating midrash that addresses this very question. Ben Zoma says the verse would be Shema Yisrael. Ben Nanas maintains that it is Ve'ahavta l're'acha kamocha, to love your fellow as yourself, the golden rule. Ben Pazi, though, posits the verse from our Torah portion. The verse describing the daily sacrifice. The first two opinions are easily understood. Faith is a cornerstone of the Jewish tradition. The Shema Yisrael declares our commitment and belief in one God and His presence in our lives. The love of our fellow is the fabric of Jewish unity and the key to our community. Treating others with love, respect, and care speaks to the divine image that each of us have been created in. But what of the third opinion? What is so remarkable and central about the daily sacrifices? In fact, the midrash ends by saying the halacha follows the third opinion, Ben Pazi. It is the verse describing the daily sacrifices that encapsulates the entirety of Torah. Judaism is dynamic. Our tradition is replete with moments of inspiration and celebration. The rituals and laws create a society based on love and respect. While Judaism paints a romantic picture of meaning and inspiration, it is within its consistency we find what keeps it together. It's not the grand romantic gestures or grandiose shows of love that keep a marriage going. It's the consistent commitment, the taking out the garbage, as it were, the simple act of being there for the other that is the cornerstone of a healthy relationship. Ben Pazi is teaching us a foundational lesson in Jewish living. It's those constant and repetitive acts of nurture and tending that keep our Judaism from wilting. The high of the high holidays, the spirited joy and curious inquisitiveness that so enriches our Jewish experience, those blend to create the beauty of the Jewish joys of dynamic living. But it's the regular Tuesday prayers, the Modeh Ani we recite every day, the way we look heavenward as we say, thank God. It is those simple gestures that facilitate and allow the color and inspiration of Jewish living. In other words, it's the ho-hum of the ordinary that allows Judaism to be extraordinary. In the Jewish calendar, right now there are no holidays coming up, and nothing out of the ordinary on the Jewish horizon and landscape. But it's at these times more than the rest that we define the rhythm and drum out the beat to Jewish living. In the consistent and ordinary, we find the backdrop to the creative and the backbone of our bond with the Creator. Shabbat Shalom.